Y'all might have remembered that trip that I took out west. Well, I'm taking another one. Hey guys, welcome back to the Prehistoric Life Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Crawford, and today we're going to just dive right on into it. If you guys remember earlier this summer, I took a road trip out west. I can actually show you that right here in a second. But I'm taking another one up the East Coast all the way up to Connecticut. So hang on. If you remember, this is the one from out west. You can see every single interview, museum, dig site that I stopped at. National parks in the case of Fossil Butte and Dinosaur. You can see that there. So it's going to be similar to that. They'll be grayed out. You can click on them. You'll get a little thing. You can go to the episode and you'll read about Dinosaur National Monument. You'll get the video, yada, 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 all the cool pictures that I took. It's going to be the same thing, but it's going to be for this East Coast trip. So if you go to my website, prehistoriclifepodcast.com, this will be the home screen you come. You can go see all the episodes while you're here. Go check out some really cool episodes. You'll click on this road trip tab, and you'll see them both. This is the Western Dinosaur Road Trip of 2026. If you want to go back and watch that, go for it. But here's the East Coast one. You'll click on that one, and you'll see all the stops that are going to be made. So we're going to start with the North Carolina Museum of Natural History. Then we'll go up to the Virginia Museum of Natural History. Then all the way up to the famous Carnegie Museum of Natural History. Then over to Dinosaur State Park, which is actually the entire motivation behind this trip, is going up there to get the Dilophosaurus foot cast. Then we'll go down to the Yale Peabody, then down to the American Museum of Natural History, and end with the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. A lot fewer stops, a lot shorter time. But still, if you want to follow along as I go, I'll upload the videos. You'll see these little circles here light up like you did for the Western road trip. Again, showing that off. They'll light up like this, and you'll be able to see the video, the stop, all that. Zoom out here. You'll be able to see all those. So there's just that quick announcement for this episode. Actually, I'm gonna make this just an announcements episode in general now. Okay. But before we switch over to our next stop, here's a quick word from one of our sponsors. Maybe. Huge shout out to today's sponsor, Dinosaur Trips. If you enjoy these majestic creatures I talk about here on the podcast and would like to go see them for yourself, I would heavily recommend Dinosaur Trips. Dinosaur Trips is a company created to give people a behind-the-scenes in-look on museums and dig sites, along with just having an amazing time looking at these amazing, fabulous, majestic creatures. So if you sound interested, go to www.dinosaurtrips.com and tell them Prehistoric Life sent you and get $250 off your tickets. Now, back to the show. So the next thing I want to get into is... Let me actually pull it up real quick here. If you go to my Instagram account, Wow, I have some notifications I have not read. You'll see a lot of cool posts. The tonal dinosaur, that episode I need to update. But it's this first one that I have pinned. I've delivered ideas for museums before on this account. Floor plans. Have I done this one? I don't think I've done this one. Maybe I have. Let me check real quick. This is something that I genuinely want to know. Whoop. Scroll down there. There's always an ad. But I want that to mute. I don't want to play an ad for them. I don't think I've talked about this floor plan yet. No, I don't think I have. But I digress. This is a floor plan based on a real building in my home city of Columbia, South Carolina, in the Bull Street district. I am currently going to start going through the process of figuring out what I can do to open my own natural history museum here. I'll probably focus. It's early or something. It's like I'm tired apparently. I'm going to make a major focus on prehistoric creatures, if that makes. I mean, I've had the talk about the SC State Museum with their natural history museum, their natural history portion. That focuses on South Carolina natural history. I want to focus on possible global, international, and national components. I will go over. I'll make an episode about this floor plan specifically, and talk about it. But this is just a post that I would love for as many people to go interact with, to kind of boost its not credibility. That's not the right word. Boost it in the algorithm, whatever the technical term is for that. Boost its viewership, boost its stretch of people who can see it. Hopefully someone cool can see it. Well, I hope a lot of people who see it will be cool, but I hope someone who would be interested in investing or something can see it. And it's also just a thing to kind of put out there to be like, here's something I want to shoot for. Who would genuinely be interested in seeing this? I want to know who would genuinely be interested in seeing this. But I think that's all for this episode for today. I guess we got one more sponsor. If you follow my account, you probably like dinosaurs, fossils, and the prehistoric world. And if you have ever shopped for fossils, you'll see that a lot of them have some very high prices, rightfully so, because they are usually one of a type specimen. Then you go look for casts, and you see a lot of these low quality casts going around, so you just don't know what to do. You either have to buy something super expensive or something super low quality. Enter Dinosaur Skeletons. Dinosaur Skeletons specializes in creating museum quality replicas of prehistoric life and is renowned for its highly detailed reconstructions. Founded by a professional paleo artist with over a decade of experience in the collectibles industry, they are dedicated to providing enthusiasts, collectors, and institutions with the opportunity to own magnificent, lifelike prehistoric replicas. Each creation is crafted with exceptional care and attention to detail. This means they are highly accurate to their source material, super high quality, and museum grade level quality. This is probably the closest you could get to bringing home a museum exhibit. They're also fairly affordable for the accuracy and quality put into it, which also means they make great gifts for birthdays and holidays for that collector or dinosaur enthusiast you know. So go check out Dinosaur Skeletons and get your cast today. Huge shout out to that last one. I know he's going to come in real handy in the future. I'm missing. Love it. Love you, Alex from Dinosaur Skeletons. If you're watching this for whatever reason, you're a real one. But I digress. That's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. It's just a little more of an update episode. You're going to get like 7 episodes in the next like week. So bear with me. But I'm your host, Eric Crawford. This has been the Prehistoric Life Podcast. Remember, have a great afternoon, morning, evening, or night, and keep it prehistoric. Goodbye.